on.
Hey, Eric Peacock here, Get Fit Lakeville. Last week I talked about the 10 things required with zero talent to be awesome. This week I'm going to talk about how to make sure you're following through on being awesome for the week. So you got all these great things, right? Well, inside this book there's some different things you can add in. So one thing I talked about last week is having an inspiration statement. This is your personal mission statement. I would put this in the front because let's just face it, sometimes life can weigh you down, it can be crappy. You can forget why you're doing what you're doing, and it's good to have this to bring you back to remembrance. Number 2 is what I like to do is I have what's called a weekly action plan. I pick my top 3 things for the week. A lot of times people have 6 or 7 things they're working on, and they haven't identified which of those 6 or 7 things are their top 3. Really, the human brain can't do much more than 2 or 3 things they can focus on. And too often, I think people don't get anything accomplished because they're focusing on trying to do good at too many things. It's kind of like they're trying to be the jack of all trades, the master of none. You've heard that statement before. So I like to pick my top 3, and then I pick up my action steps, and you know how many times I'm going to do them and what days I'm going to do them. So what am I going to do? When am I going to work on these top 3 things? Which days and how many occurrences there are. So this is great. We'll download these to the site. So these are some weekly action plans from my past weeks. You can see them in here. So it helps me focus, what's my focus for the week? And they don't always have to be work related. They could be something with a house project, maybe something at your kid's school. And then you'll see kind of, this is last week, I got to put my new ones in for this week, but different things here. I've got 3 big rocks for the day. And I have 3 big rocks for the day. Like, what are my top 3 things for the day? Now, I might not always hit these 3 rocks, but these are my top 3 things I'm going to try to accomplish to the day. I always put a little bit, because you know I'm a faith person, as how am I going to serve somebody today or bless someone today, and a little bit of gratitude. So try to think about somebody I can say thanks to, and just really try to have that selfless mentality. So I put that in my daily sheet. Non-negotiables, 3 things I like to put in are non-negotiables. So the 3 things, this is from last Monday, mindset, spiritual time. That's me getting up in the morning, doing my Bible reading, my prayer time, and then my workouts, number 2. Number 3 that day was I was taking my mom to a medical appointment. My mom needs some help. She's got some medical issues, so that was my non-negotiable. So really kind of just to serve my mom. And then I put all my action steps in order, how they line up my biggest rocks in a row and how I'm going to complete them for the day. And at the bottom, I always try to pick my 3 wins for the day. We always want to finish the day on a positive note. And I picked top 3 things that I thought were good for that day. And sometimes it might be I have a new client. I had a good meeting of some kind. I was able to help a friend out. Whatever it is, I try to find 3 positive things for the day. So I bookend my day with a positive note. And you'll notice I have tabs for each day of the week in here. And now what I like to do is I like to do this over the weekend or on Friday and just really sit down and think about what's coming up this week, what can I do, and what are my top 3 things. And I like to work this out for the entire week. That way every day I have some purpose and structure, and my focus is narrowed on what's really important. I don't let busy, unimportant things start to crowd in on my big rocks. So this is my Motivation Monday, is to make a book like this. You can also definitely reach out on the Facebook group. We can help you set this up, but this has really kind of changed my life. Do I bat 1,000 on these things? No, but it actually gives me direction and purpose in the day, and being more proactive versus reactive always feels better. So that's our Motivation Monday tip on Get Fit Lakeville. Get the things done that are important to you.